Dolly Parton has been singing since she was a little girl growing up in the Smoky Mountains. Many hits later, she returns to those Appalachian roots with her latest album called Little Sparrow, which hits the stores today. Hello, Dolly.
Well, hello to you. I couldn't think of a better place to debut my new record.
Well, we're thrilled you're here and thrilled you brought all your friends to play with you this morning.
And singers got up early just for us.
Well, thank you, and you look fantastic, as always. Tell me a little bit about this album, because I know it's kind of a combination of bluegrass and the Appalachian music you grew up loving, right?
Yes. Well, I've been singing this music all my life. This is really the music truest to my heart, and I had an award-winning album last year.
Right, The Grass is Blue,
yeah, The
right?
Grass is Blue, and so we thought, well, since people received it so well, I should probably continue, but to add a few dimensions. So we added a little bit of Irish music with this, used an Irish band that was wonderful, Altan, and so we just added a lot of my music. I wrote a lot of the songs. One that I wrote, that I'm singing this morning, I wrote
Marry
about.
Me, right?
Yeah, it's about how we are when we're kids and wanting to marry everybody we meet. But anyhow, it's kind of a little hoedown, so it's really kind of got a lot of the folk ballads, some more bluegrass type things. It's all acoustic, and
I was going to say it's
wonderful.
your second all-acoustic album,
Yes.
right? And what are some of the advantages, or what do you enjoy about doing all-acoustic music? Do you feel like your voice can really pop out that way, or what are some of the things you enjoy about
That's
it?
the main thing. It's also great for my voice, because I have a very little voice, and it's really good for me not to have to sing over a lot of electric instruments and drums and bluegrass. You know, they're not known for that sort of thing.
Right.
But it's really great because I really feel like I can really sing it from the heart and it be heard, as opposed to just singing loud.
Right.
So, and I love these kinds of songs as well. They come straight from my heart.
Well, they're so wonderful to listen to.
thanks.
I love them too. And, you know, I guess I was curious to get your impression of the fact that the buzzword in Nashville right now seems to be crossover. You know, they're looking for country stars with a lot of pop appeal. But as a result, it's leaving some sort of traditional country artists out in the cold, and they're having a hard time getting airplay. I think I read in your autobiography, you said it makes over 40 hillbillies like you have a hard time.
Well, it does.
Well, even though we know you're not over 40.
No,
that was
not
some
quite.
kind of
But I will be soon.
mistake.
I will.
Yeah. But anyway, how do you feel about that, particularly because you were one of the first people who really had incredible crossover success?
Yeah, I can't complain. I've had a wonderful life. I don't begrudge all the new people, all their things. Of course, I would like to still be played on the radio, but the kind of music I'm doing now is really what I came to Nashville to do when I couldn't make a living at it. So I had to get out and do other things in order to afford to sing this kind of music. But hopefully, if you get a good record, I think a good song will play on the radio if it's good enough, no matter how old you are, even if you're 42. But I'm hoping.
Meanwhile, you hosted the Country Music Awards, didn't you, for the first time?
Well, actually, I co-hosted with Vince Gill the 75th anniversary, and I did the Academy of Country Music last year. I hosted that the first time. I didn't do it this year. But I like hosting. I enjoy doing all that. So hopefully I'll be always able to do all kinds of music and doing the stuff that I've always done. But this is my very favorite style.
And I see that you're dressing a little more, in a more subtle way now.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't come on a show with rhinestones on this time of morning, not with fancy shoes or nothing.
I love the shoes that match the dress.
I got a microphone in the back of my hair, and it was supposed to rear out, but I think it's reared a little more, so don't complain.
I told Dolly I liked her hair. She said, you can wear it sometime. All right, Dolly Parton and the whole gang, you're going to sing Marry
These are
Me.
my Blue Mountain Angels back here.
Okay, terrific.
So, hit it, boys and girls.
Fine as he can be. I met him at the big barn dance and he took a shine to me. Big blue eyes, a big white smile, tall as a sycamore tree. He's jealousy. She's as mad as an old wet hen, 'cause he's gonna marry me. Oh, he's gonna marry me, and he's gonna buy me a ring. We're gonna be so free, 'cause Mama's there for the string. He's gonna build me a pretty little house, have a pretty little baby ring. 'Cause he's done kissed me on the mouth, and he's gonna marry me. Yeah, he's gonna marry me, and he's gonna buy me a ring. We're gonna be so free, 'cause Mama's there for the string. He's gonna build me a pretty little house, have a pretty little baby ring. 'Cause he's done kissed me on the mouth, so he's gotta marry me. Yeah, he's done kissed me on the mouth, so he's gonna marry me. Marry me.
Dolly
Okay.
Parton and her Blue Mountain Angels. Yeehaw!
Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeehaw.
Dolly. Get some moonshine. This is Today on NBC.
You just got a new